Having AC problems? Ask Uncle Pete.
A lot of people come in and they want their air conditioning checked. Just so the general public knows, in the garage business, there is no such word as check. It's always called test and inspect, because in the customer's mind, check means for free. Air conditioning, you can't do a top-up anymore. It's illegal. A lot of people still come in and ask for a top-up. You can't do that. You have to protect the atmosphere and the ozone layer, and you have to reseal that air conditioning system. But the simplest thing to do is come into your local friendly garage owner and ask him to put the manifold gauge on, and he just checks the pressure, the high-low pressure in the AC system, and this will tell him in 2 seconds whether you have a serious problem with your air conditioning or not. Then he can get into detailed dye testing, where they actually inject a dye into the air conditioning system, and then they use 3D glasses, and there's a purple color that will show on the hoses or where it's leaking, and it can be corrected from that point. So this is your most simple thing to start with. They just put a set of manifold gauges on, tell me what my pressure is. You'll know in 2 seconds how you're doing. Something you do not want to do on modern cars, they all take R134 refrigerant, which is this tank right here. It's a special refrigerant gas. It's the modern one used now, R134. Is some places will say, oh, we can just put in this $10 can of big box store refrigerant top up and it'll work. And it says right on the can, no license required, no skill, no code, no nothing. Do not put this in your car. You're mixing two dissimilar gases, and it can cause serious problems, and your air conditioning system's worth at least $1,000 or $2,000 in your car. So do not use these add-ons. Have it drained properly and filled properly. And another thing a lot of people don't know is when your air conditioning system's opened, especially to replace the compressor, you have to put refrigerant oil back in the system. An air conditioning system has oil just like an engine does. It has to have a very specialized refrigerant oil put in the air conditioning system, have it recharged and test it again, and then you'll be set for the summer. Happy motoring, stay cool.
Thanks, Uncle Pete.